Hi everybody, and welcome back to Manor Moments. It's been a while since I've given you an update. I think the last person you heard from was Bob, our construction manager, and he reported on the Woods apartment building over on the Warwick Woodlands property. And I'd like to take a little turn now and talk with you about something that's been going on both on the Moravian Manor campus as well as the Warwick Woodlands campus. And it has to do with philanthropy and our role as a charitable organization. So Moravian Manor just recently participated for our third year in a row in something called the Extraordinary Give. And the Extraordinary Give is Lancaster County's 24-hour give-a-thon, which actually is in its 6th year, and it is something that was started by the Lancaster County Community Foundation. And pretty exciting. It is all the nonprofits get together for one day of giving. I don't like to say we compete against each other because I think we all come out as winners in this. At the very end of the day, though, there is something called a stretch pool. So we have the opportunity to receive our donations and then receive a portion of this stretch pool, which actually is provided through the Community Foundation, as well as some of the other larger foundations, such as the High Foundation, the Steinman Foundation, and the Lancaster newspapers. So 6 years, it has been growing and growing and growing in Lancaster County. And this year's Extraordinary Give was the largest, or the most amount received to date countywide, and that's pretty exciting. One thing I can say about Lancaster County is very charitable people live here. People who are very grateful and have been blessed and are willing to bless others. So how good was it? Well, this year together we all raised $8.6 million. And how did Moravian Manor do? Well, this was our third year and actually our best year as well. We had 55 gifts and the total amount that we received was $35,235. So thank you all for considering us one of your favorite charities on that day. So what does Moravian Manor use this money for, and why are we a charitable organization? Well, good question. We're a healthcare facility, and people come to us to receive healthcare, and healthcare is not cheap. As we know, the costs of healthcare are rising continually and continually year after year. Coming to a long-term care facility, our Medicare, most of your policies will only cover a short period of time. Some of our residents do have long-term care insurance, but not all of them do, and some of their long-term care policies don't cover the amount of time that they live in a facility such as ours. So it's kind of interesting. You've got people living longer and healthier lifestyle, and you've got increasing care costs. And so what happens when people live longer and their money runs out? Well, that's where our benevolent care fund comes in, and that's where the charitable part of this business comes in. So annually, Moravian Manor can anticipate it's going to take about $2 million to cover that gap. And that is what our benevolent care fund is all about. So we're continually raising money so that we can cover the gap between what insurance or private pay can afford and what is billed for your care. We look at ourselves as a family unit. We have a large family unit, and most of our support does come from our residents, as well as our family members, who are extremely grateful for the care that we have provided to their loved ones. So for this Manor Moment, I would just like to say thank you. Thank you for all of your support for the work that we do here. It is a truly humbling position to have, and I'm just truly grateful for all of your support. Thank you very much, and that's all for this Manor Moment.